Hello everybody and welcome to a brand new Frontier Motorsport video. This is a bit different today. You've got me, just me on my own. We're going to be playing some Rennsport. This isn't the first time I played, but it's the first time doing it on camera for all the lovely viewers of the Frontier Motorsport channel. So yeah, we're going to jump right into it. I'm going to probably go on and just have a look around the menus, show anyone who doesn't know what's happening, and then we're going to have a look at just doing a little bit of racing. A little bit of time trial possibly, and seeing if my sim skills live up to all the knowledge of my colleagues. So we'll see what happens. Okay, ladies and gents, so we're in Rennsport now. This is kind of the main menu you get. Like I say, I have played it before, but we'll just have a quick wander around and get you guys familiarised with what we're looking at. So, official contests. In Rennsport, when you look into the history of the game and things, already it has been used quite extensively by several major manufacturers for their esports competitions. Now, BMW have used it quite extensively, and I think Porsche have too. And they have a lot of official competitions and esports competitions in this game. And so official contests are going to basically involve that, and then obviously you can end up, with proper, or racing with proper esports drivers and professional drivers if they're deciding to go for a laugh or a jolly online. Leagues, we're going to have some leagues, I think. So competitive, ranked lobbies, a bit like F1 2024, F1 23. Custom contests, this is going to be able to play with your friends, which I think me and the boys at Frontier are looking forward to very much. We're going to be able to get ourselves in lobbies, get ourselves organised and have a good time. And then quick session, which I think is what I'm going to be playing today. Basically just, playing with the bots, AI, on any track you want, any car you want. Basically getting yourself familiarised, and time trial. So you can race against the clock, compete worldwide, and see who's fastest. In the top, I believe... trying to remember all my buttons now. I believe it is... I'm using a wheel, that's why. Founders Pack, so this is basically just your premium packages at the moment. The game is free because it's in open beta. However, when the game goes live, I'm pretty sure that these are going to become a big thing, because you've obviously got car purchase credits, and then there's also the different cars like the Porsche are Rennsport. This is my profile. Obviously not done an awful lot. On this side, you're going to have obviously your driver levels, TBD purchase credits. You're going to have your garage, your friends, store, replays. So just go into garage, for example. I think on here, yes, here we go. So this is the garage area, and this is where you can purchase and look at your own cars. So if I want to change the car, we have got quite a lot of cars to choose from. We've got GT3s, GT4s. We've got a couple of little TCR cars, I believe. Yeah, there's the Hyundai TCR. And then there's Cup cars with the Porsche GT3 Cup. There's the Praga R1, and then there's the Porsche Mission R. But I think today I might keep it simple and go back to my roots. I think we'll stick with the Aston. So I might stick with the Aston Martin today. Now with this, there are liveries. So you can, for example, there's the Esports World Cup livery as standard in the game. This is obviously the brand new Aston Martin Vantage GT3. But there is a create new livery section. So there is a load body texture, so I think a bit like ACC, where you can customise your liveries. Full custom for anybody and everybody. I think that's what that section's going to be. We'll have to might have to investigate that, Mike and Adam. And then there's also the livery editor, where I think you'll be able to do your own in-house. Oh dear! Oh, I've created one. I didn't even know I'd done it. There we go. We'll keep hold of the normal release livery. And then we'll go back here. Friends, obviously, at the moment, no friends on the list, just because I think I'm the only one with the game at the moment, and we've got all our options. I think all my options are carried over since last time I played, so I think, what's the best bet? Where do we start? Should we start with Spa, or should we do something that's a bit different? Should we start with... do you know what? Actually, no. Let's go Spa. Select Spa. There we go. So while that loads, I think, yeah, like I say, I have played this game already. And I have been looking at all the ways it drives, all the things like that. And then, there we go, start. And the damage model is very good. The first time I drove, I used an Xbox controller, and I have to say it wasn't as good as my skills with a wheel, even though I don't really have a lot of skills with a wheel, compared to Mike and Adam. But I think personally Rennsport's going to really take off at the moment because it's free. And it is actually quite realistic as well. All the camera angles are really realistic. All the detail is fabulous. We're going to really be able to go on track. Here you go. So here we are. This is Rennsport. So if I remember my settings correctly, I should be able to make you have a look around the car. I don't know if I'll be able to. I think I might have turned off free look because. Oh, that's my light flash. Haha, there's my light flash. That's ignition. So. Oh, well, we're off. Okay, there we go. So we'll head out. There we go, pit limiter is on. So here we go. I think we're going to go round for our first lap. So obviously starting in the normal Spa pit lane. And there we go, we're off. And we're off. Okay, so coming down towards Eau Rouge and Rallion for the first time in this game. Car feels excellent through there, I have to say. I think on a wheel. Oh my god, this is loud. Can I pause this while on track? Oh, I can. Oh my god, thank god. Wow, that's loud. I'm going to just turn this down awfully fast. Hang on. Oh no. Let's go 35, I reckon. Just going to save that. God, that's loud. Ooh, okay. Whoa. I don't know how the hell I managed to just brake for that, but there we are. Oh, God. So there we are, ladies and gentlemen, demonstrating the spin capabilities. This game, I think, has a certain amount of realism to it when you're considering how you need to take curbs and how the car gets unstable, because and how you apply power. Because having been in this last time, I went round Daytona in the Porsche 963, and I have to tell you, when you brake in that car and the rear becomes loose, blooming it, you need to be ready to counter it. This does feel good though. This feels really good. Obviously the GT3 platform is a really... Ooh, drifting. Nope, no. Right, my drifting skills have still got a fair way to go. Oh, I've been given a penalty for going off track. Oh, who'd have thought? So yeah, as I said, the car can get quite unstable quite quickly if you're not careful. And obviously in the bottom right, you'll be able to see viewers the tyre model we have, and showing where the tyre's heating up, where it's getting colder. And the way the tyres react, certainly under pressure of me cornering and putting on the power, is quite stunning. Really need to figure out my braking points first, but I've not done it yet. There we go, there's a bus stop for the first time. Ooh! So yeah, the rear does heat up really quickly, and when it sticks, it'll bring you straight round if you're not careful. Right, there we go. Right, let's cut across the source for the first time. Ooh, that's a pit wall I'm looking at. Oh my god. So you have to be really careful with applying the power. Wow, but Eau Rouge is spectacular. Oh wow, if I actually manage to stay on circuit. Don't tell anyone, viewers. Oh, well, nope, the stewards have found out. Oh well. I think it's a very good feature how the game is offering you to kind of cancel the lap first before it kind of says, oh, we're going to give you a penalty. Ooh. So I think that's quite handy, obviously, for drivers like me who just need a little bit more practice before getting into anything. Now all I need to make sure is that I'm not going to go off and explore the Belgian countryside. I think my automatic gearbox is still on, so I'm not fully in control of the car just yet with the gears. However, I feel like I might go and have a look around another circuit in another car shortly, just to get a sense of the differences in speed and the differences in handling. Oh dear, that's a gravel trap, Keep it going. Oh, I've been given another penalty. Who'd have thought? And as well, viewers, you can probably tell that the hood is jam-packed full of useful information for us drivers. We've obviously got a lap readout time in the bottom left. There is our best, last and ideal lap time for us. We've got our leaderboard in the bottom left as well. In the centre, we've got our telemetry. So we've got our throttle response, throttle position, gear, speed, and RPMs. Just next to that, we've got a little bit of information with some symbols there. So anyone who's driven a real life car will know those. You've got ignition, check engine, or engine lights, engine symbol indicator even, and your lights as well. So I think I might be able to just change my lights very quickly. There we go. And then we've also got wheel steering wheel position, and then right next to that we've got loads of telemetry readouts. So my force feedback is chirping away in the top. My steering wheel position is just above it. We've got clutch. Got my clutch pedal there that I'm not going to touch. Got the brake there too, which I'm just going to hit ever so slightly going in through a rouge just to make sure I'm not going to go flying off towards the German border. Throttle is just below that, and then I think we've got loads and loads of all our ABS traction control settings just under there. Fuel remaining, which I haven't actually noticed until right now. That's handy. Glad I noticed it. We're not running out of fuel just yet, so I ain't got to worry about that. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Bit flamboyant there from me. And like I said earlier, we've got our tyre temperature and tyre wear readouts on the oh dear, oh, saved it. No I didn't, that's all. Okay, no, okay. Right, going on the EPA rally now. And obviously all our tyre temperature and pressure readouts as well. So I haven't looked yet into the setup of cars and how in-depth you can be with their with how you optimise the car just for your needs, just for the driver's needs. But I think with what I'm seeing here, there's an awful lot. And the great thing about it is that because me, Mike and Adam have all got ever so slightly different driving styles and all have ever so slightly different desires when we're all thinking about cars and what we're all wanting to look for in terms of how the car behaves. Ooh. Oh, I've hit a wall. I don't know if I could change my cameras for your viewers, so just see if we can get a look at the damage model. No? Oh well, what a shame. I've not left a wing behind or something, have I? No. Okay, I think we're alright. For now. For now, he says. And then, I think we might... Whoa! Tyre stop. Oh dear, oh dear. Okay, right, well, I'm going to take my front end off now. I wonder if I can just change my camera angles very quickly. Oh, let's see if we can't crank the steering over. Just to get some sort of looking. Can I change the camera angle? Show everybody what the car looks like? No, not right now. It's alright, well, we might get back to the pits and we'll have a look. But as I'm saying, because me, Mike and Adam and a lot of other drivers will all have our desires, what we want from the car to make sure that we're going to push ourselves and get the most out of it. We all want to make sure that we're going to be doing our best, and the way to do that is to set the car up, optimise the car. And from what I'm seeing here, outside of my driving, is there's going to be an awful lot of setup changes that you can do in order to make the cars work in your advantage. But I think for now, I'm going to pull it in the pits. Repair bodywork. Yeah, go on then. So I need to hit my pit limiter. Here. Oh, that's my pit box. Well, okay. I've overshot my pit box. Okay, we're up on jacks now. So I think, if I can, I'd like to try and change the camera angle. Finishes in 20 seconds, brilliant. No, I can't show the car right now, but I think that's that. So, changing the tyres. It should drop the car back down, and we'd be back off again. So there we are, viewers. I might just see if I can change my... where did I put my controls? Where's my bindings? Keybinds. PC increase. Cameras. Previous camera. NCX. Brilliant. Okay, so... So there we are, there's the, ooh, I'm getting that overfly shot. So these are the non-gameplay cameras, I believe. I think this is the onboard cameras. So I think there's no real damage at the moment, luckily. But obviously, as you can see, anyone who's spectating is going to be able to actually do some serious stuff with perhaps either interviewing drivers or something like that. So I think that you can get right in the cockpit and have a look. And so, for example, if you're streaming, you'll have a lot to see here. But there we are. So, with that, we're going to go back to the main menu. We're going to try something else. We might try something a bit faster, a bit slower maybe. We'll have to see how we feel. So, where are we looking? Quick session. Now, I don't think I feel like it's... Is it right for me to do a bit of... I think maybe, and I think unfortunately the Porsche 963 is calling my name. At Spa as well, oh dear. I think unfortunately here someone in the local villages might unfortunately get a bit of a shock. So, we'll go to track. Obviously we're in the wrong camera here, so we're going to change this. Now I think personally for me, my favoured camera angle is actually this angle. Now, a lot of people will probably say that isn't this the ideal angle, and that's probably true. However, at the moment I don't have very large monitors. I also don't have a rig that looks like this steering wheel. So if I did, I feel like I'd be able to say, right, I can look at all the information that's on the steering wheel, understand, and be happy to feed back and use that information. But right now, with my standard little Logitech wheel, I obviously am not as qualified as someone who might have a better wheel, Mike and Adam. So, like I said, I'm going to go out in this. Just make sure pit limiter's on. Oh, we're off. We're in electric here. So, because obviously it's LMDH, it starts in electric and takes off from electric. But when we kickstart the ICE internal combustion engine, once we're above certain RPMs, so I'm going to switch off the pit lane limiter in just a moment when we've got round this corner. Oh, if I can keep it in the white lines. Now again, with as opposed to GT3, obviously LMDH is and LMH Le Mans hypercars are so much faster and require a lot more qualified drivers to drive them. However, I got off track there. However, they also have ridiculous downforce. And you're talking almost akin to Formula 1 levels of downforce. Not quite, but some of the older LMP1 cars were matching Formula 1 cars for speed and downforce, which just goes to show how amazing sports cars can be. Sports cars, almost more than F1, have my heart. And just going up Eau Rouge and Radion then, as I'm sure you could have seen their viewers, the difference in speed between the GT3 and the Le Mans Hypercar is incredible. I'd love to see what an LMP2 does, and I think Adam will have some Le Mans Ultimate content heading the way of the channel at some point soon, so we can get some more comparison between all the different games and all their features with... Oh dear, right. So straight off the bat there, we're getting some serious feedback with the braking, so I might take it easy a little bit. Maybe do a little bit of lifting and coasting just to get around these corners in a more appropriate manner. But as I said, off the bats, out the gate, these cars just take off and they check out. And when it comes to their speed, they are almost of no equal. Again, Formula 1 will only just slightly pip these cars for speed. And I can actually feel in the wheel the car coming out from underneath me as I'm... Ooh! Speaking of... I can feel the car coming out from underneath me when I'm coming around some of these corners and applying the power. And that is quite strange to feel on a simulator like this, but you do feel it straight away. You feel it almost as soon as the car just starts to lose itself and the wheels start to just feel ever so slightly oversteery or understeery. You just feel that immediately with both the sound that the game's putting out, the feel in the wheel. That's better. That's better. Oh. Much better Eau Rouge and Radion than last time. I am getting the force feedback come through the wheel as well. And you do just want to... The car feels like it does just want to kind of move over and keep to one side of the track and just pull from side to side, which, again, I think you can change with the setup, but it's so interesting and visceral to feel the car through the wheel in this manner. I don't think... It's quite difficult to feel that on simulators sometimes, but... Again, on a controller, which was when the first time I played it, you really can't get a sense of that. But now on the wheel, when I feel comfortable, you really do feel that sort of visceral sense that you are driving the car. I know, obviously, I'm in a simulator, and me waxing lyrical about it doesn't make an awful lot of sense. But, oi, certainly in these fast turns, going through the second sector of Spa-Francorchamps here, we are genuinely... I think this is a game that's going to go down in history as being one of the good racing games. Unfortunately, as I said before, viewers, it is in open beta, so you are going to struggle to truly get the most out of the game at the moment. However, when it goes to alpha, I'm inclined to say that, and when it goes to full release, this is going to be one of the games to compete. And I can't wait to see them add more cars too, because at the moment, as I said, there's a very kind of, you saw it earlier in the video, there's a limited number of cars at your disposal. But when you have got a lot more cars to pick and choose from and play with, you are going to be able to do an awful lot more. You know, we could have full, World Endurance Championship grids. Oh, did feel to get a little bit loose out from under me there. So let's see this time if we can get a full clean lap. Oh, well, that's a start. Bit of an adventurous line into there. Oh, my wheel's not very happy. I can feel my wheel force feeding me back. Let's try and not cut any of the course, which we haven't so far. I didn't expect to be setting an awful lot of good times in the GT3 car. But this, I might see if I can eke out some serious performance. Certainly to the best of my ability, viewers. And I hope that if you're enjoying this content, please give us a like and subscribe. I'm sure that we'd appreciate it. We're trying to go for 50 subscribers at the moment, because if we beat that, we'll be able to live stream to all of you. And at the moment, that's a big priority for us, especially if we want to be doing watch-alongs with all of you for races that we all enjoy. I know that in the new year, there's going to be the Daytona 500 NASCAR is going to be on at some point, which I think we want to see if we can watch together as a group. We're going to have the Indy 500 as well, the IndyCar race. We're going to have a lot of F1 races that we're going to want to try and see if the seasons make out to be pretty good. Oh no! Alright, so there goes my clean lap. But all the same, if you are enjoying the content me and the boys are putting out at the moment, please give us a like and subscribe. You know, it's completely free, it doesn't take any of your time, and you get to keep updated with whatever it is we're doing. And at the end of the day, it shows that you guys are interested and means that we can keep making videos. So here we go, coming up, I'd say towards my final lap. Don't know why I broke there, that's a bit funny. A bit distracted. Coming to the final couple of turns. Seeing if we can get a better time out than we did in the last couple of laps. Oh, overshot the bus stop. That's not good, that's not good, that's not good. Heading for the timing line. Right, it's not as fast as my last one. But yeah, guys, that is Rennsport for you. So, I think we might see if we can't just nip round the back here and see if we can't do some donuts. Doing donuts in the gravel, James, that works. See if we can't head up onto the source and do it. Oh, I headed wrong way down the circuit. That's not good, is it? But there we are, guys. I think that's it for me. And that's it for Rennsport for today. I hope that you have all enjoyed yourselves. I hope that you've all enjoyed watching us. And you've enjoyed watching me prat about in a Porsche and an Aston Martin. And like I say, if you enjoy the content, you want to see more, please let us know. And we'll see you in the next video. Cheers.